I am Dr. Bharat Kumar Verma. I was a professor of English for 32 years and also interested in other subjects. Emily Dickinson, who lived between 1830 and 1886, was a major American poet known for her deeply personal and original poetry, a combination which is very rare. The main features of her poetry. Her poems are short and powerful. That means she compressed everything in a few words. Emotional and philosophical, all her poems are like this. Rich in symbolism and imagery, and often entered the central point of inner experience. There should be important themes in any important poet. Her important themes were death and immortality, nature, hope, loneliness, love, faith and doubt, the human mind and soul. You can see a lot of paradoxes in this. Whether he resolved these paradoxes in her poems, we do not know. But her poems are interesting. Her famous poems are Because I Could Not Stop for Death. Hope is the thing with feathers. The nobody. She called herself they. I am nobody. Who are you? A bird came down the walk. Her lines are very simple to understand, but the meaning is extremely deep. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. See the lines. Here, death is imagined as a polite carriage driver taking the speaker on a journey beyond life. A sort of mystery is involved here. Her style is also unique. It was not previously found in any of the poems. It is unique because it dashes instead of normal punctuations. Usual capitalization, compressed language, and surprising metaphors. See, metaphors are the backbones of any poem, and he used strange metaphors. Her life is also interesting, and then there is not much known about her life, but the influences that made her write or made her thought or major thing in a particular direction, actually they are available in written form. And she attributes the influence to two or three other persons and critics. If we consider her life in short, she lived mostly in America, and America is a vast country. She lived exactly in a place called Amherst and became increasingly private as she grew older. Though only a few poems were published during her lifetime, she later became one of the greatest voices in American literature. American literature actually absorbs any good writer, whether she be young or whether she be old. What she wrote or what he wrote were most important for American literature. That is why American literature goes up and up, and so many writers come out from there. This is about her life. Now we will read some of her poems, only some, just to get an example of how her style goes. I never lost as much but twice. This is the 49th poem. I never lost as much but twice, and that was in the sword. Twice have I stood a beggar before the door of God. Angels twice descending remembered my store. Burglar, I, banker, Father, I am poor once more. It's a poem. If you go deeply into it, you will understand her relationship with God. Next poem is, success is counted sweetest. This is the 67th poem. Success is counted sweetest by those who never succeed. To comprehend a nectar requires sorest need. Not one of all the purple host who took the flag today can tell the definition so clear of victory as he defeated, dying on whose forbidden ear the distant strains of triumph break, organized and clear. The next poem is 160th poem. Just lost when I was saved. Just lost when I was saved. Just felt the world go by. Just give me for the onset with eternity when breath blew black. And on the other side, I had received the disappointed tide. Therefore, as one returned, I feel old secrets of the line to tell. Some writer who sailed, skirting foreign shores. Some pale reporter from the awful doors before the seal. Next time to stay. Next time the things to see. Unstructured by eye. Next time a tarry while the ages steal. Slow tramp the centuries and the cycles beat. One more poem I would like to read is The Soul Selects Her Own Society. This is 303rd poem. The soul selects her own society, then divine majority present no more. Unmoved, the notes, the chariots passing at her low gate. Unmoved, an emperor be kneeling upon the mat. I have known her from an ample nation. The close the wall of her attention like stone. These poems are only a sample out of the large number of poems she wrote. We cannot read all those things. We can understand that Emily Dickinson was a great poet who thought in a different way, wrote in a different way, and wrote in a kind of vocabulary. And her passion for writing was great, that she did not leave any subject, but her important subjects were love, death, and nature. Thank you very much for listening, and we will continue with other subjects in later videos. Thank you very much.